Okay, here we go again. Today, a coworker of mine presented me an interesting question. He said, who would win in a fight, Batman or Spider-Man? I love Batman. Not in the way Robin does, but I love Batman as a character. Very strong-willed, strong mind, powerful. You know, and he's anything a human can be. Albeit a little far than most of us can actually achieve, because we just don't have the willpower of murdered parents. Or the money of murdered rich parents. But, I think actually it would come down to it being Spider-Man winning. Because Batman reminds me a lot of, the fight reminds me a lot of the Superman versus Goku that I've seen going around the internet. And that one's easy. Superman wins. And here's why. Goku charges his attacks and dies every time. Sure, he comes back and wins, but he dies first. That's a rule. He has to die first. Against everybody. So, Spider-Man would win because he thinks on his feet. You know, Batman gets beat, goes away, calculates all the things that beat the crap out of him, figures a plan against those things that beat the crap out of him, comes back with a victory. So, more accurately, if Batman knew there was going to be a fight against Spider-Man, and they lived in the same universe, you know, he knew who Spider-Man actually was, or whatever, not his name, whatever, but his powers, Batman would win. Come up with some sort of dissolvent for the web fluid. You know, just punch little poor Peter Parker in the face. But, if there wasn't going to be, if it was just like, you drop them both in a cage and see who comes out on top, it's going to be Spider-Man. His first fight was in a cage. He was pretty good at it. And he'd be using techniques that the Batman really hasn't encountered before. Sticking to the wall. Climbing vertical surfaces. Without the use of piercing brick. And that puts you on alternate questions. Superman or Spider-Man's villains versus Batman's villains. Batman actually has, probably better villains. Batman's villains might even be able to beat Spider-Man. Because they do a lot of good thinking on their feet. Bane's a genius. Not to mention my favorite, of course, the Joker. God, I love the Joker. He's got such an extreme. Like, on one end, he shot Barbara Gordon in the spine. Left her paralyzed. She's no longer Batgirl. On the other end, he stole a kid's report card because he'd done well. And his parents wouldn't believe him if he didn't have the proof. As he rode away on a unicycle, he said, "Ha-ha, I've made someone cry." That's the epitome of evil, where it doesn't matter what he's doing, it just has to be bad. That's weird. Anyway, let's try a few more. How about Black Widow versus Black Cat? No, Black Cat versus Catwoman. There you go. That's fair. Because they're both just cat-themed thieves. Now, Black Cat, I think, goes for more sex appeal to get away with it. But Catwoman does the same thing. Catwoman's an interesting villain. Her only MO, the only way Batman knows it was Catwoman, is if the object that was stolen is cat-based. She doesn't leave fingerprints or anything else behind, no traces that she was even there. Just a cat-themed something has disappeared. It was Catwoman. If I became a villain in the Batman universe, I'd steal cat-based things. Because she's getting blamed for it. And plant-based things. I just get other people arrested. I'd leave riddles. The Riddler. Seriously, why did they think that was a good guy? A good character? His only ability, his only thing he can do is give away ahead of time what he's about to do. And the goal for him is to make it complicated enough to get away with it. Or to get it done in the first place. And so when Batman successfully defeats his riddles and arrests him, he arrests him for threatening people. Threatening to do something. Because he didn't actually get away with it. He just told you he was going to, you stopped him, he didn't do it. I think I know why Nightwing's costume is like that, too. You know how he's in a full bodysuit, including